Andrew and I are really excited to present to you today this workshop reading of Gilbert and Sullivan, the Operetta. Been hard on work on it for 3 years.
A little more, I think.
A little more than 3 years.
Right.
It's still a workshop. It's still a work in progress. But that said, we're very proud of how far it's come. We're really grateful to the Village Light Opera Group and our producer, Lauren Trapito, for giving us this opportunity to put it in front of the world. We want your feedback. We want to know what you like, what you didn't like. There may be some of both. There are feedback forms over there, or you can talk to me or Andrew after the show. There are email addresses. My website's on there. There are all kinds of ways to get in touch. Any other thoughts?
Yeah, no, just so you know, I mean, Josh wrote the music. I wrote the libretto for the show. We set out to, write something about the lives of Gilbert and Sullivan and also try to kind of capture their spirit. And yeah, still a work in progress, but I really hope you guys enjoy it.
And now for the feature presentation.
Yes, I am a judge,
and a good judge too.
Yes, I am a judge,
and a good judge too.
Though homeward as you trudge, you'll be clement as fudge, and of beauty I'm a judge,
and a good judge too.
Though defendant is a snob,
and a great snob too.
Though defendant is a snob,
and a great snob too.
Though defendant is a snob, I'll reward him from his fob. So we fiddled with the job, and a good job too.
Fred, who would have thought I'd find success by casting my rapscallion younger brother as a learned judge?
And a good judge, too. Arthur, to be serious for a moment, I wanted to sincerely express my gratitude
Fred, think nothing of it. You were a sensation.
It meant a great deal to me. You could have cast a well-known actor, but instead you provided my performing career with a much-needed helping hand. My family is so appreciative.
Your thanks are unnecessary, Fred.
Nonetheless.
Oh, thank you for the gift.
Okay. Double letter U.
Continuum.
Equus.
Duumvirate.
Duumvirate? You made that up.
Hardly. A regime of 2 persons. Like a triumvirate, but 1 fewer.
Very well. A point for you. Double letter V. You start.
Savvy.
Another point for you.
Lucy, much as I enjoy our wordplay, I feel we should intermingle with our patrons a la Mr. Sullivan.
William, you know I find you the most lovable and fascinating man who ever walked the earth. But I fear that these wealthy theatre patrons don't generally find you as amusing as Mr. Sullivan.
Bah! I am 100% as amusing as Mr. Sullivan.
Arthur, I want to tell you that your notes are divine.
Never have I heard such beautiful harmonies.
Oh, and the orchestration's magnifique. Molasses for the ears.
Well, your ears are welcome, if they're not stuck shut by now.
Oh, Sullivan, you are wicked.
So, what did you think of Trial by Jury?
My husband is a judge.
No one can be 100%.
Arthur, I would very much like you to meet Fanny Ronalds and her husband, Pierre.
Pleased to meet you.
It is my pleasure. Much as I appreciated the choreography and theatrics, your music is truly divine, Mr. Sullivan. Sometimes I like to just close my eyes and drink it all in.
Me too. I'll be at the bar.
Yes. Well, I enjoyed the theatrics too, but perhaps someday I'll be at liberty to compose something from the heart.
It would do the world a great disservice if you did not.
So, did you enjoy Trial by Jury?
My husband was executed in a trial by jury.
Seems I'm a bit off tonight.
2 W's.
Very well.
Glowworm.
Helen.
Mingle.
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, do you remember my wife Blanche?
Oh, of course.
So pleased to meet you both again.
Well, what do you think, gentlemen? 131 performances.
Yes, I am most pleased. Who would have thought there would be any audience at all for Mr. Gilbert and Mr. Sullivan?
No, Arthur, you're too modest.
Perhaps you, William, are not modest enough.
You know, I was thinking, Richard, audiences are more likely to come to a performance when they're familiar with its creators, are they not?
Most definitely.
So let's say we were to, bear with me here, write a second operetta. Or more than one. A full-scale theatrical company for showcasing our creations. Why, now that the theatre-going public of England is familiar with us, our next show could double our audience. It could go for 262 performances. And our third show could run for 524 performances. Successive shows could have even more performances than even I could calculate.
I hope my accountants don't feel the same way.
So you're in?
Yes, Mr. Gilbert, I'm in.
How about it, Arthur?
Trial by jury was a bit preposterous for my tastes, but surely I will have a chance to try something different.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, I assent.
He assents.
We'll be the toast of the operatic community.
Well, at the very least, we'll be the toast of the operetta-ratic community. To us, gentlemen, today, trial by jury. Tomorrow, something else.
Something else.
What a lovely operetta, not a blonde or a brunette had seen anything quite like it, and so now that we're done, we'll have to strike it. With another operetta, why the three of us could get a theatre company all our own, then my budding composing talents I could own. What a lovely operetta, there's solo and duetta, prove that we can make a splash, and with all the ticket sales we will be rolling in the cash.
We'll make many an operetta, we'll impress by operetta. She is hard to please, it's true, but she and everyone else in England will follow each debut.
What a lovely operetta, not a patron could forget a highly memorable show like that. Not a single word nor a line of dialogue did fall flat.
Lots of lovely operettas, dramatists with proven vendettas, they will envy our success. Such a marvelously wonderful idea, I can barely express.
What a lovely operetta, what a lovely operetta, has seen anything quite like operetta, and so now that we're done, we'll operetta. Oh, what a lovely operetta! What a lovely operetta! Now we'll lead secure Operetta and its closing night reception, and take pride in our newly founded operetta-ratic conception. What a lovely operetta! Now we'll lead secure Operetta and its closing night reception, and take pride in our newly founded operetta.